What's up, guys? It's Kara. Today we're going to be working on Matthew 8. If you're new to my channel, what's up? Welcome back. We've been doing this Matthew Bible study thing, so if you want to start from Matthew 1 through 3, there's a video on that. And if you just want to go look at some other videos, you're welcome to do that too. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so today I kind of left my Bible at my mom's. So sad, I know. But I have the handy dandy Bible app on my iPad, which of course always isn't as great, but we make do. Let's just start with the verse of the day, guys. Isaiah 63, it says, "And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising." Just thought I would just throw that in there, okay? And Matthew 8. So like usual, I'm just going to start off by reading it, and then I'll go into the Bible study type portion of this. So if you want to read it on your own, just not listen to my voice, read it, then you can skip ahead and go listen to the Bible study part. And otherwise, you can follow along. The verses are always on screen, so here we go. Matthew 8, verse 1. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And Jesus put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will, be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. And Jesus saith unto him, See thou tell no man, but go thy way, show thyself to thy priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. And when Jesus was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion, beseeching him, and saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented. And Jesus saith unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this man, Go, and he goeth, and to another, Come, and he cometh, and to my servant, Do this, and he doeth it. When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to them that followed, Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven, but the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And Jesus said unto the centurion, Go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee. And his servant was healed in the selfsame hour. And when Jesus was come into Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick of a fever. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she arose and ministered unto them. When the even was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils. And he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, Himself took our infirmities and bare our sickness. Now when Jesus saw great multitudes about him, he gave commandment to depart unto the other side. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Jesus saith unto him, The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead. And when he was entered into a ship, his disciples followed him. And behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, and so much that the ship was covered with the waves, but he was asleep. And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. And he saith unto them, Why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. But the men marveled, saying, What manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him? And when he was come to the other side, into the country of the Gergesenes, there met him two possessed with devils, coming out of the tombs, exceeding fierce, that no man might pass by that way. And behold, they cried out, saying, What have we to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of God? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time? And there was a good way off from them unheard of many swine feeding. So the devils besought him, saying, If thou cast us out, suffer us to go away into the herd of swine. And he said unto them, Go. And when they were come out, they went unto the herd of swine. And behold, the whole herd of swine ran violently down a steep place into the sea, and perished in the waters. And they that kept them fled, and went their ways into the city, and told everything, and what was befallen to the possessed of the devils. And behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they besought him that he would depart out of their coast. Okay, well, that was it for Matthew 8. That was all 34 beautiful verses. And so if you know, it's time for that Bible study. Woo woo. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, I moved the floor. But here we go with Matthew 8 Bible study. Oh, okay. Nobody's the thing, you know how it is. I'm just gonna start with the lepers, because leprosy was like the worst type of disease you get. You're like slowly dying. When you got it, you had to go out and you had to say unclean, unclean, to get people to get away from you. Well, that's my mail. But it would basically be like your muscles kind of degenerating, kind of, and it would last like 20 to 30 years, and it would be like a really chronic, painful illness for people. And okay, sorry, going back and forth on my iPad is new to me, so I'll just go to the Bible. Okay, and then we have okay, so the Bible. So the leopard, he came in, he worshiped Jesus, and they were coming down from the mountain. So it was the Sermon on the Mount, which that was, the Sermon on the Mount. And then I read this one thing. It was a Bible study commentary from William Barclay's Daily Study Bible, Matthew 8 commentary, if you want to go look at that. And he was talking about how maybe like the leper was listening to him on the Sermon on the Mount, and then he's like, if you're willing, I will be clean. And he's acknowledging before Jesus that he isn't clean. And of course, this is kind of symbolic to like us, because like we have to repent, and we have to be like, hey, I am a sinner. Please clean me, if you will. And of course, Jesus replies, I will, be thou clean. So yeah, just like how he had to go through and talk and shout out to people around and be like, I'm like unclean, unclean, get away from me. So, and honestly, that's how we should be. Like, if we were to approach the throne without Jesus, unclean, unclean, depart from me. But with Jesus, we are able to live we are able to have our sins forgiven, and he takes the iniquity for us. But it also says Jesus cleanses him immediately. So he doesn't like wait around. As soon as you go to Jesus, you are immediately cleansed. Something is transformed within you when you meet him. It's an instant thing. And then it's also like he says, do and offer the gift that Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. So it's also referring back to the Old Testament, because Jesus says he's there to fulfill the law. So he's like going off of that, We get to the servant that lieth home at the palsy. The centurion comes, he's like, I will come and heal him. So Jesus had already said that he was going to heal him. But the centurion goes forth and was like, I am not worthy to have you under my roof. If you say that he is healed, he is healed. So the faith Jesus acknowledges his faith, saying, I have not found so great a faith as in Israel. I found it interesting the children of the kingdom part, how God can make children of Abraham out of the rocks of the ground. So that the lineage isn't necessarily it isn't what saves you. Instead, it says, like, but the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. That's verse 12, if you want to go looking at it. Then it goes to the following part where, then Jesus does another miracle. And when it's talking about Isaiah, the prophet, saying himself took our infirmities and bear our sicknesses, he's referring back to Isaiah 53:4, I believe. I'll put the verse and stuff right here. Anyways, cool. And then it goes on to the following part, so following Jesus. And so, the commentary I read on this, I think it was just the Bible study tools for Matthew 8:11 commentary, meaning commentary on the Bible. It's talking about how harsh of a statement it is to just be like, let the dead bury their dead. But what had happened was okay, so the first guy was like, I will follow you wherever you go. And that's how we should be as disciples. Like, wherever you want me, God, I will go. I will follow you wherever you want me. But then the other person was like, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. And so what the commentary was talking about, how his father wasn't, I was like over here doing this, but his father wasn't like actually dead yet. So he's just like waiting to take care of his father and bury him. But Jesus said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury their dead, because burying their dead was a very important thing. Like, it still is, but they would do the tombs, the family tombs, like have their family area for the graves and stuff. But it could also mean that Jesus was just saying, like, let the like professional people do it. I don't really know what the right term is for that, because it was back in the day. But yeah, so if you want to do some research on that, that's what I found. You can look at that website, but of course, feel free to do more. Verses 23 through 27. I love this because personally, like, spiritually, I feel like I've been in this before, like, I'm on a ship, I'm like, God, wake up. No, sorry. I'm like, God, where are you? Please wake up, be here for me. Why? And then, of course, he's with us the whole time, even though he's asleep. Or Jesus was asleep then. He's with us. He was with the disciples either way. And they woke him saying, Lord, save us, we perished. And Jesus, why are you fearful, O ye of little faith? So that's really the problem there. Like, how much faith do we put in Jesus? And then, like, we'll know that our problems are automatically going to be okay, even if they're not for, like, worldly standards. And then he goes to the devils. And they cried. And I don't know. Art thou come? Okay, what have we to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of God? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time? So I took it to be like before the appointed time, because that's like how different people see it. The appointed time, actually. So for the English Standard Version, it's basically like the easy to read. And behold, they cried out, what have you to do with us, O Son of God? Have you come here to torment us before the time? So before the time, the appointed time, this is just going through different versions that I have on the Bible app, which if you have the Bible app, you can always compare, which I just rated the Bible app 5 stars. Go with Bible app. Okay. And so before the time, they cried out to Jesus, but they recognized that Jesus was the Son of God. So, like, even the devils say, Jesus, thou Son of God. Like, you have to believe on Jesus and, like, worship him and not the things of this world. So I, like, yeah. And before the time, I think that's, like, end times, before the time, like, when they're put into the fire. But then, after he does all this, I feel like the people were maybe frightened, maybe didn't want their way of life to be messed with, because people don't really like change. Like, even if it's for the good, like, maybe they don't know that it's for the good. I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but people just don't like change. And Jesus, the best change that could have happened to them, but they besought him that he would depart out of their coast. So then that leaves us to Matthew 9 when he leaves their coast. Sneak peek into Matthew 9. And he entered into a ship and passed over and came into his own city. So, Jesus is going into his own city. If you want to Bible study with me some more, make sure to comment down below any thoughts that you have, anything that you want to say, like, okay. And if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to like, comment, share, whatever. Like, honestly, I'm so sorry that I say this every video, but yeah, okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you next time. Bye!